All right, let's talk about something we all have to do. But let's be honest, very few of us have actually mastered giving a presentation. And I promise you, by the end of this, you're going to see it as way more than just a task. You're going to see it as a full-on career superpower.
You know the feeling, right? Making a presentation just feels like another thing on the to-do list, a box you have to check for a meeting or a project. But is that really all there is to it?
Well, what if I told you that getting really good at this is one of the smartest moves you can make professionally? Seriously, it's not just about the slides. It's about how you communicate, how you build confidence, and how you make an impact. It's your secret weapon.
Okay, so where do we even begin? Let's start with the absolute fundamentals. Before we can build a killer presentation, we need to get why the way we format our ideas, the way it all looks, has such a huge impact.
It's like this amazing cycle. When your ideas are organized visually, you instantly look more polished and professional. That professional look keeps your audience engaged, which makes it way easier for them to understand even really complex stuff. And here's the best part. When you know your slides look good, your own confidence just goes through the roof.
So how do you get that professional polish every single time? Well, you don't need to be a design wizard, I promise. You just need a simple framework to follow, what I like to call the 5 golden rules.
Yep, that's it. Just 5 simple rules. That's all that stands between a good presentation and a great one.
So this is our game plan. We're going to break down each one of these, step by step. Think of this as your new checklist for every single presentation you make from this day forward. First, and this is by far the most important, you have to know your audience. I mean, who are you actually talking to? Is it executives who need the 10,000-foot view in like 5 minutes? Or maybe it's clients who need to see specific examples that relate to their business. Everything, your tone, your visuals, your examples, has to be tailored to them.
Next up, consistency. When your presentation has a clean, consistent look, it just feels so much more intentional and professional. It also means your audience doesn't have to work as hard, so they can focus on your message instead of a messy design. And a pro tip, don't be afraid of empty space. That white space is your best friend for avoiding clutter.
Okay, this one is huge. Your slides are not your script. They're like billboards that support what you're saying. So keep the text super short. Use bullet points, use powerful keywords, and let your visuals, a great chart, a simple icon, do the heavy lifting. Trust me, less text always equals more impact.
Every great presentation tells a story. It has a clear beginning, a middle, and an end. So start by telling your audience where you're going. Give them an agenda. Then walk them through a logical sequence, maybe from the problem to your solution. And always end with a strong summary or a clear call to action that tells them exactly what you want them to do next.
And finally, the practical stuff that can absolutely make or break your whole talk. Make sure your text has high contrast so everyone in the room can actually read it. And please test your presentation on the actual computer and projector you'll be using. Embed your videos and audio files so you don't have that horrible moment where something just won't play. Preparation is everything.
All right, so we've got the design rules down pat. Now, let's talk about the engine that powers all of this in the modern world. Let's talk about the cloud and how it really turns this skill into a superpower.
Oh man, this really shows how far we've come. Remember the panic of digging through your bag for a USB stick, praying you had the right version? The cloud just makes all of that chaos disappear. We've gone from these isolated, risky files to a world of real-time collaboration, autosaves, and the freedom to present from literally anywhere.
And that leads us to this really key idea of being cloud savvy. Today, that means way more than just using Google Drive or OneDrive for storage. It's about using these incredible platforms to actively build better work, to collaborate in real time, and to deliver a presentation that's absolutely flawless.
I mean, just think about what this lets you do. You and your teammate can be in totally different cities, working on the exact same slide at the exact same time. You can make a last-minute tweak on your phone in the Uber on the way to the meeting, and then you can present it seamlessly over Zoom or Teams straight from the cloud. It's an absolute game changer.
And it gets even cooler. The cloud is actually getting smart. AI assistants are now built right into tools like PowerPoint and Google Slides. They can suggest better layouts, find the perfect icon for you, and even help you polish your talking points. This isn't some futuristic thing. This is here right now.
The cloud also gives you 2 other amazing advantages: total control and dynamic content. With control, you can securely share a file and decide exactly who gets to see it or edit it. And for dynamicism, you can link a chart in your slides directly to a live spreadsheet, so your data is always up to date automatically.
Okay, we've gone through the 5 golden rules of design, and we've talked about the incredible power of the cloud. So let's bring it all home and talk about what this really, truly means for you and your career.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't really about being good with software. Mastering these skills shows that you're prepared, that you're professional, and that you're a clear thinker. It's about making sure your ideas don't just get heard, they land with real, lasting impact.
So I'll leave you with this one question. Armed with these rules and these tools, what's your next presentation going to be? Is it just going to be another report that people forget the second they walk out of the room? Or are you going to make it an experience? An experience that persuades, that inspires, and that gets you noticed. The choice is all yours.